Hello everybody, and welcome back for episode 18 of Minecraft Through Time. Now, we've jumped quite a ways, you may be noticing, based on, I think the last one was, 1.1.2. So we've jumped from 1.1.2 to 1.2.6, which is the last alpha version. Now, let's go through what we've missed. Not much, by the way. There was only one big update that I'm accounting for. We had some bug fixes, and then we had Alpha 1.2.0, which added the Nether and the clock, which I still can't make because I don't have redstone in my chunks. There's glowstone fish, so we can actually go fishing and grab some fish. There's the ghast, the pigman as a debug mob, and there's the zombified pigman. There's some new biomes in the terrain generator. There's the desert, the tundra. Stairs and furnaces now face the right direction as the player places them. Grass blocks and leaves are now darker in shade, so no more bright green grass from alpha anymore. We're actually entering the kind of more beta looking grass, so that'll be interesting to see very shortly here. Creepers have new sounds. Skeletons now hold bows because I think they were just wandering around with nothing in their hands. They just shot out arrows like nothing. And the slimes have been completely removed. A bunch of little things. A red glow from the sunrise. Heads up display. So now we can actually tab between the views a little bit. The Minecraft logo changed again. And if we move on into later updates, there's a bunch of bug fixes. Lava flows further in the Nether. There's a texture pack selection menu for easy texture pack switching. The player's coordinates are now shown in the debug screen. Leaves now decay. All right, good stuff though. And before I continue, I should probably outline what I'm going to do. I said last time that I wanted to do a mob farm, but I'm going to, I think, move that to beta instead, just because I can't really think of a plausible location to put it in Malibu, because it would require me to kind of decommission my mine or put it in the monolith somewhere. And it's probably better if I just move on to a new base and do the beta stuff, and probably have Devin join me at some point very soon. But I do have to tackle one more project before I move on to beta, obviously. So for this and maybe a little bit of beta, I'm going to probably chip away at the Nether. And of course, now that I have my coordinates, it should make Nether travel a little bit easier, trying to get some kind of railway put up. And I know the Nether portals aren't perfect, especially in these versions. This is literally like the first version of the Nether, so I'm expecting lots of bugs. Anyway, let's see what the world looks like now, because it should look a fair bit different now that we're at the end of alpha. And whoa, look at this. Malibu, what happened to you? You've gone all modern looking on me, all beta. It's like blue as well. It must just be the biome information, but it is a little bit strange thing. And we also do have this, so the thumbnails can look a bit better now. But there is coordinates, so now we know where we are. So we're at negative 3,400, negative 3,800 roughly. That's quite far. I knew it was far. I didn't quite realize how far, but at least I know where the base is located, and we can now tackle the Nether, which I need to go and grab the obsidian for, which I didn't really prepare for. I actually need a pickaxe. Oh gosh, I might need to go mining for a bit. Okay. Oh, I do have enough. Thank goodness. I saved myself enough. Just. And I have just enough sticks as well. Just in my inventory here. Okay. So, I want to set up a Nether highway to spawn, so then in beta, I don't have to go very far, and we can just go from spawn instead, instead of out here. And this is kind of just out in the boonies a little bit, I guess now. But I'm going to go run and grab that obsidian. All right, well, let's go ride the mine. I haven't been down here in quite some time. It's a little bit, oh yeah, there's the red thing on the horizon too for the sun, like the glow. That's nice. I forgot that I have like the signs for each of the caves as well. Episode 14 and 15 caves. There's a lot of mobs down here. Oh, and there's some obsidian there. So I'll spare you from the, at least spare the YouTube peoples from the obsidian mining, because I know it takes a while. Then I'll have to figure out where I want to put my portal as well. I didn't quite plan for that, even in the last episode. I'm surprised I didn't actually. But we can always just figure out a spot. I had an idea of maybe putting it over here. I know I can make signs, so maybe I could do like a secret thing. Well, not so secret because you'll be seeing it, and basically anyone who travels here will see it, but it's the thought that counts, I guess. I'm gonna put it behind this painting though, I think. Because that's like the one spot I could think of putting it. Here we go. And look at that. The secret portal. The not so secret portal. No, there we go. Now it is lit. Oh, the particles going into it is kind of cool. I guess I could try going through. I'm a little nervous. Just because I don't like just random spots in the nether, but we'll try. Alright, we've entered the nether. I'm going to very quickly cobble something together here. Nothing exciting. I'll probably make it a bit better later on, but I think I will just do the single slabs like before. Uh-oh. Okay, cover this up. The angry babies are here. And I want to get started on my mine path, which, ugh, it's gonna be an experience. Also, the portal noises seem to just non-stop play as well. Can't stop, won't stop. I will put a door here too, so I can go out and grab goldstone or whatever if I can find any. I guess I could just do it like that way. Okay, I'm not too far. So I actually want to go this direction. And then this way. Get right into the mouths of the gas. Okay, what I will do, I think I will go above to the top. I don't know if I have stairs. I might have stairs. Oh dear. The nether. I'm gonna try and just get up to the roof and then just mine it out for now. That's kind of my main goal. Which is probably a little easier said than done. Come on. Oh boy. Oh. Can I even strike him? I don't think they do. I think I just have to use a... There we go. I killed it. I learned I can't hit them unless I use a... That thing strafed! It was like strafing there. Oh my goodness. I guess I should just use iron pickaxes. Ugh. Actually digging out the path to get there is going to be a bit of work. I guess I could just use stone. I'd probably be better off just using stone pickaxes. Because I got lots of stone and I want to save my iron. Oh, it's going to take even longer in that case. Okay, so I've dug out the tunnel. And of course not to the right size. I have to get a bunch of resources to do that. I'm definitely not doing this with stone tools, that's for sure. And I also need to get some more resources to do the rails, but I've got the booster set up. I've got a nice torched away path. It is still a fair walk, but it is 8 times faster than the walk to spawn from, of course, the overworld. I need to empty out my inventory, but I actually am going to go over there, and we're going to go take a look at spawn, because I haven't been to spawn in a little bit. Because I haven't died in a while, but also I just want to adventure a bit. So that's probably what the end of the episode here will be. Not a crazy episode today, contrary to the last one, which was, in my opinion, a little crazy, with the base almost burning down and all sorts of things. So I think I'm just gonna I might make one last stop at the base just to grab whatever I can bring. Obviously, I'll come back here, but I gotta set up that railway. So my whole idea is that I'm gonna go over there, grab a bunch of resources, bring them back home, and finish the railway. And then I should be able to go back and forth a lot easier until beta, which won't be very long. But yeah, basically once beta hits, then I probably won't be in this base as much. Of course, it'll be a bit of a transition point for the series, which I think will be very interesting. I want to bring basically whatever I would need for my mines. Some food would be great. I don't need much more stuff beyond that. Maybe another sword if I run out of or if this sword breaks. I think that's everything. I know there's a lot here. I could transport it later once I get a base set up. I'm not too concerned with that as of right now. But that should be enough to keep me alive over there, hopefully. Not really that big of a deal if I die over there. It's a lot less trouble. It was a lot more trouble to die here before because I got all ambitious and wanted to build a monolith before coordinates are added. And also before fast travel through the Nether was added. But I won't show you the whole walk. It does take a few minutes of walking still. It's significantly better, but once I have the railway, it'll just be infinitely better than the overworld route for sure. And I'll be able to transport myself to and from, and resources as well. I can use the chest mine carts if I can figure those out a bit. If I can get like a bunch of those and move like my entire base in like a caravan, that'd be fun. But probably at a later point. But yeah, this just extends out hundreds of blocks, and then it goes another 500. So I'll see you guys at the portal. Okay, so a little walk later, and I actually have my spot here. It should be 0, 0 right about, so it'll take us somewhere close to spawn. And I should be able to recognize the terrain pretty easily, even with the Veda grass and leaves. But let's go and take a look and see where it pops us out. Whoa. Where are we? Oh yeah, okay, we're basically at spawn. Look at this. Well, where's positive positive? Because I want to go. Guys, it's this direction, so we can probably set sail. Maybe find distant lands to settle at. Just go for a little boat ride. I'm gonna keep my menu open here. We're gonna go do some boat hopping. Let's see if we can find some land. I don't know if this is new terrain yet. I wouldn't have been out here. Just wander around a bit. I got coordinates, so I don't have to worry about getting lost and losing my stuff, luckily. No. That was like a big worry I had, but it's not that big of a deal now that I have my coordinates. Obviously, mobs and all sorts of other stuff can impact it, but we should be okay. Some weird lines in the sand, but it looks like if I go, I mean, there's a hill over here. Obviously, it would be quite the railway to get from here to the Nether even, so I might even have to just do another Nether highway at some point connecting this. It does make it awfully inconvenient to get to and from both areas, but it looks like I'm in the new terrain, and I think this hill will be a cool spot to settle. I think this is where I want to settle. I don't want to go too complicated with this new base. Unless there's some weird, whoa, weird chunks. It's not too hard to get back home. I just don't want to go too far out. Oh, there's some clay there, actually. I might grab that. Don't want to stand too still for too long. But this spot isn't bad. Because we can obviously just go out from here and do some expansions and paths and things. I'm going to make a quick shovel, though, and grab that clay. But yeah, the only real sign I have that we're in new land is probably just the biomes. So This just looks like a beach, but it could be a desert. I'm not sure. It just looks like one old big thing. Oh, is that a snow biome over there? That might be new. I think we're definitely, it looks, oh, the mobs are spawning in now. I didn't bring my bow and arrow either. Great. But it looks like a snow biome over there. I don't know if there's spruce in the game yet, but there is some semblance of biomes, which is neat. And man, the terrain looks good. I'm liking the beta terrain. Well, 2B, the late alpha. Kind of beta terrain that we'll probably be working with. I'll grab some more of those mushrooms over there. There is ocean access here. It would be good to be on the coast to some effect. I'm going to wander around a little bit more, probably. I just like to explore the area. This looks very familiar to the beta stuff, though, now. It seems that we're definitely in some more final looking terrain for this old... Oh, should probably eat my food. Hang on, let me... some steak here. Oh, time to get out of here. Oh, there's a forest fire. I wonder who started that. Was it me or here, Brian? You take your guess. Oh my gosh. Oh my... The whole forest is on fire. Smokey does not agree. Holy, the old Minecraft fire is absolutely demolishing this forest. Damn. Look at that. If it was modern, I don't think it would be nearly as bad, but there goes the forest. I mean, this might be a good spot to settle even because it's been deforested already. Ooh, there's a pretty cool little pit in here. That's what I love to do is just explore. I mean, I do a lot of that in Journey, to be fair, but what in the world is this? Okay, this is pretty neat. I mean, it's quite far out. Could probably expand out into here from our initial. I kind of want to go down where the fire is for now, but that is a cool spot. I'm sure Devin's getting all sorts of ideas watching this. I mean, I already am, so I can only imagine for him. This isn't too bad over here either. So many cool spots. That's part of the trouble of the new terrain now is I'm going to be like really struggling to find a cool spot. Although it's already been deforested, it just needs to be flattened. It looks like it could make for a pretty good spot for an area. It could go close to the shore for now or on the top of that hill. And if you were to ask me what I was going to do, I'll just tell you I don't really even know what I want to do for this next base, but I am excited nonetheless. Oh, there's some spare pork chops lying around. Could definitely just go from here. Oh, this is a really neat area. Wow. Oh, okay, then this is right by where I wanted to be anyway. I'm going to keep it close to the shore so I can just enter and exit boats and stuff, and it should be pretty easy. Oh, like the only part that's like not the interesting terrain, I know. Look at me go. But you know what? That's okay. Can expand out with builds and stuff. And that's kind of what I'm looking forward to with this base rather than Malibu. Malibu was, of course, a lot of restricted building space, so I can only do so much, and I decided to do like the big old mansion. But here, I'm gonna have to do a lot, or no, not a lot, but we can do a lot. Perhaps is what I should say. There's a lot of possibility in this valley here, and of course beyond the hills. But this is all kind of prime location, and hopefully, since I am in positive, I should have a lot better luck with actually grabbing some stuff. Okay, well, let me just quickly place some torches down here. And I will set up a quick dock as well. Gives me a good waypoint to go back to when I'm traveling. There, like that. Just a nice little spot here. And then I can place my boats and whatnot. Okay, well, I'm going to quickly throw down a chest here as well, just because I don't have much storage. But I guess I should just throw it in here. It's just my little mining shack. Yeah, bringing stuff over is going to be very difficult, so I probably won't be bringing too much over from Malibu. Maybe once I get the railway set up, I could probably move that Nether portal while I'm kind of mobile and doing things. So maybe I'll write down the coordinates and then try to sync up a portal to this area instead of spawn. I might keep the one at spawn, but I might build another one. Maybe I'll do that in between episodes, but I'm gonna write down the coordinates anyway. Just, I guess, rough because it won't be exact to this area. But at least I got a safe shelter now, at least a decent one. And wherever things go from here, I guess we'll have to see. But once the railway's set up, it's Devin's time to join me. Hopefully I'll have an easy way to get to here from there, so then we don't have to adventure too much. It's not too far, but I just want to make it real, like, stupid easy. Like, just, I want to just be able to bring stuff to and from very easily. And we can just share a mine or something, or you can build one at your base, Dev. I don't know. However you end up wanting to do things, I'm just building this mine just because I need resources for the railways. This isn't where my base is going, I don't think. I'll probably actually deliberate a bit and figure out where I want to go. I'm not going to be too serious about my base this time. Just gonna kind of mess around, I think, a bit more. Because I did all that serious base building before, so I'm just gonna try to develop an area here. And in terms of styles and all that, I'll have to discuss that. Like I said, I don't really know, but hey, look at that. Hang on, let me make an iron pickaxe real quick. What? Brand new resource, which takes forever to mine. It's redstone, which means I'm officially in the right chunks. I mean, I knew that already. I have not gone out this far in the world before. This is not inf-dev terrain, that's for sure. So exciting, and also lots of ore. It looks like I'm gonna be getting. So I'm excited. Yeah, I like to go from 11, so then I can do like one down, one on 11, then one on 13, so I can get like the best of both worlds. Okay. Oh, let me grab that. Hopefully I'll be able to get diamonds on camera, because I want to get diamonds before I end, just to be like, yep, we're getting rich again. Oh, there's some lava there. I'm not trying to dig down though. I'm good. I'm okay. The mine is ready. I'll leave the other side for, wait, do I want to do it? Well, positive, I guess would just be going straight this way. You could go this direction. How far could you go this way? You could go 300 blocks that way, so yeah, I guess that works. Just to get maximum ore harvest. Stay in positive as a good note to people playing old Minecraft. I made the mistake of going into negative, and yeah, never again. It took forever to get everything. It was just for the monolith. I would not have gone there otherwise. Although I didn't have coordinates. Although the monolith finder did have coordinates, so I knew it was negative. I could have averted that, but I think I forgot about it, You don't think of all these things when you're trying to do things. Oh my gosh, I'm just I just love looking at this. It's like everything is fine. Everything is not fine. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. The forest of eternal fire. And yeah, it's not gonna go out. I actually have to put it out myself, by the way, in case you didn't see it last episode. I can at least take my screenshots properly. The thumbnails won't have my hotbar in them and stuff. We're old school, but we're not that old school. You're at the Boom Before channel. like corporate video, yeah, that's what we're doing here. Holy, that was way easier to find. I was just gonna say, I've been able to fuel my pickaxes. Like, this is all purely from here. Like, I did not bring much iron with me, so Let's see how many we can get. 2? More than 2? Oh, it's more than 2. Ah, diamonds finally. And they're gonna be way easier to get. Let's go. I got my diamonds. Well, I'm gonna finish this mining strip here. We're gonna go back up and we can wrap this sucker up. Okay. And do episode 19 next week with DevMeister. And I guess I could also just do the Nether pathway with Devon, but I figured that'd be a good final project for me, kind of playing the world solo. And as a further note, I could probably also do in between episode progress even when Devon joins, because I could just do mining and all that in between, just to cut back on what I do in the episodes. So I could also do that. I'm not sure if I will, but thank you everybody though so much for tuning in to yet another video, the last video of Alpha, and of course past the conclusion of Malibu now. And yeah, lots to discover in this new area, I'm sure, and lots to build as well. But thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next one. All right, peace.